Black bougie bras.
Hey, how y'all
Hey.
doing?
Y'all,
Great.
how you doing?
I'm here. You know, I'm tired.
As
I'm
we all
motherfucking
are.
I'm tired too. I'm a little tired too, but we here.
We all tired. We motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired.
All right, so hey y'all, welcome to Black Bougie Bras feature Kevin B. We are live, and if you're seeing me on Instagram, say hey, say hi, say something. I think I'm gonna have to go over to Instagram and actually like interact because I have no idea what's happening over there. I don't even know if it's allowing the comments to flow in. But hey, so tonight we're gonna talk. We're millennials. We're not Gen Z. We have all hit the 40 bridge. So we have different feelings about sleep deprivation, being just tired right now. But it's all right. But before we get into the business, we have Miss J.
Hey y'all.
All right. We have Kodak Kev.
What's up? Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I got my soda. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And we have B the Rich Uncle.
What up, though?
Yeah. All right, listen. So we got to start sharing it to our platforms. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we're having technology woes. I'm mad that we done turned 40 and technology is kind of zooming past us right now.
Mm.
Yeah, we turning
And
into our parents.
It's
Like
the
we don't know
AIs.
what's
It's
happening.
the AIs.
It's the AIs. Plural. That's what it's the AIs.
Right. It's no longer IT. It's AI.
Right.
It's
It's
the
AIs.
AIs. As in more than one,
Yes.
like eyes with A's in them. That's what she's saying.
Right.
The AIs. Okay.
The
struggling.
AIs.
We're struggling. Okay, so like I said, we're millennials and we're talking about sleep. And I just want to let the masses know that even though I'm able to get more sleep right now because of the shutdown, I still wake up tired, y'all.
Girl, I'm jealous. You better take your ass.
And that's not good because
Well, I know why you tired. I know why you tired because you have sleep debt that you have accumulated up to this point. So
Okay,
you
Yes.
have to make
Kevin,
up.
what is sleep debt? Because you really technically I thought you can never make up sleep. Like technically, like you can't make up sleep. So what is sleep debt? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's sleep debt. Look, Kevin is like, damn, I gotta look that up. Or his internet is
We need a doctor in the comments because I
Kevin.
thought you can't make up sleep. I thought I read that somewhere. You can never make up sleep. Like
No, I mean
when you miss it,
your
you miss it.
body does do start to experience symptoms when you get into a significant amount of sleep debt because in order for you
Mm-hmm.
to be healthy, you have to have for adults to be healthy, you have to have between 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep a
I
night.
think it's more than that, Kevin. I saw 8 to
No,
10.
that's for kids.
Oh well.
And as one
That's
Once I
the
age,
turn,
key.
as we
as
each
you age,
decade,
you go back to your kid.
no,
Yes, you do.
We
it's
ain't
the
no
opposite.
Benjamin Button here. Ain't
Mm-mm.
It's
no,
the
we not.
opposite. You lose 30 minutes of sleep as you age each decade.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Yeah.
you can
So
definitely go into sleep debt if you are not, if you have conditioned yourself to not get the 6 or 7 hours. If you're a
Mm-hmm.
person that is surviving off of 4 hours, you will start to feel the effects of that. And if you look at a week's time span, if you're supposed to be getting 7 hours and you're only getting 4 hours a night, 7 times 7 is what, 49?
There you go.
That
You a whole
Mm-mm.
engineer. You better go ahead,
But
Kevin.
hold up. I'm still lost with the 7 hours because I feel like we need more than that. I feel like we need more than 7 hours.
I mean,
Maybe as women, we might
Well,
need more.
I did read an article that women do need more sleep than men. I
Yeah.
saw that somewhere, you know.
And
I've
I just
never
and I just
heard of
and I want to say something. So we are live on Instagram, but Instagram is not adding into our account right here. And I have to go over to Instagram to actually communicate with them. So I see them in the comments. My little dusty butt brother tune into WB. He in the
mhm.
comments. I see Desiree. I see Miss Evans, Aggie Pride, all up and through. That's my brother.
Aggie
He
Pride.
went to Bowie State, and this Bowie State homecoming this weekend. So BSU to my brother, Bowie State. Yes, you. Um,
Well, Erica, why we not going there to the
who-
homecoming?
we can stop by on the way. So tomorrow, Sora,
Okay.
I'm about to call you Sora. See, my whole world is crazy right now.
that.
Johnny's and I are going to shout out to my girl Erica. We're gonna go over to Howard. Well, the plan was to just go to a little shindig, a little party, a little after
Mm-hmm.
game party. But Johnny said she hasn't been on Howard's campus, so I said we could park near the venue of where the party
Mm-hmm.
is, which is near Kitchen and Cocktails, parking 14. That's why I said we got to get there first. We got
Don't
to park
tell
there first.
everybody that our parking
Oh, you're right.
spaces.
You're
Right.
right. And then, but she want to go
Too
on
late.
campus. So Brandon, if you want to go, you might as well
Pull
lock
up,
in. You
Brandon.
might as
Pull
well
up.
lock in. But you know, Brandon got commitment issues with these events. He gonna be. I tell you, he could be swinging from the chandelier somewhere else. Watch.
I promise.
Don't let her proclaim that about you. Commitment issues.
No, I'm
Don't.
right. Don't even put that into the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
know what I'm talking. I said about events.
mhm,
About it.
Mm-hmm.
But
mhm.
but yeah, so shout out to everybody on Instagram. I see y'all. Yes. Wait, oh, Will said it's next weekend. Wee. I thought it was this week. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm calling him Wee. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
can't be outside 2 weekends in a row because we
That's
all talking
right.
about sleep debt. You trying to just put me in
Mhm.
exhaustion mode.
Right.
And I
I'm
feel like
still
we
trying to
haven't
recover from
from
Geo.
Geo. Baby.
That's y'all issue.
Baby.
Y'all never recover.
And then I got the flu shot, and I feel like
Oh,
that did something to me. And
Mm-mm.
that
usually it
sent you
don't
back
do
a little
nothing to
bit.
me.
Right.
Yo, my whole left side was janky. And then I got a
Mm-mm.
massage the same day. I got a massage first. Oh, there go Toya. She in the comments. She said,
Mm-mm.
yes, you can, Johnny. She said, you better get outside.
Mhm.
But
Mm-mm.
yeah, we struggling, y'all. But
Right.
Kevin, I think your computer did something crazy. Let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all technology has not been on our side tonight, it's not. Janice had asked about sleep debt. Because we struggling, y'all. But
Low.
and then I asked about it again. And there you go. Can you hear it?
Kevin, Kevin, you keep freezing every time.
It's the port scan
Every
attack
time.
all over again. The port scan attack. Port
You
scans
know what's
are
happening.
in this place tonight.
We about to heal somebody from sleep debt. And the devil is working, honey. They don't want us to get our message across because we
Yeah.
about to deliver
He
this
said, don't tell the
tonight.
people.
Don't
He
tell the
But
said,
can
don't tell
people.
the people.
but can we talk about it? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not married and I don't have a man at this time. Things could happen. But I smile. But I say that because I feel like the times that I have had a dude
Mm-hmm.
or what have you, it didn't matter if they were skinny or thick, they would snore. So
Mm.
one of my deep down like dang is if my future husband gonna snore like a trucker because I've learned
Mm-hmm.
I don't sleep through the snores, y'all. I don't
Oh
sleep.
my
Like I
goodness.
mean, my eyes open up.
So you're a light
That's it. What?
sleeper, Erica. Are you a light sleeper?
I guess so because
Okay.
I have gone through it where I can't sleep because my little boo at the time or whatever up there snoring it down.
Well,
Mm.
if you can't sleep through the snore, well, how can you sleep through the farts then? Is what I'm
Whoa.
trying to figure out.
I don't know,
What do you-
Kevin. I survived your part.
I'm not
Mm-mm.
talking about my farts. I'm not talking about mine.
You see,
Brandon, are
Kevin.
you a light sleeper or heavy sleeper?
I'm a light sleeper because I have a dog who snores and snorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jesus.
And I have to say, hey, wake up, get up here.
Wake
You
up,
wake the dog up.
I
You
everybody.
wake the
do.
dog up.
Yes, I gotta have sleep first.
Mm-mm.
What your
She
dog
won't
got
sleep.
sleep apnea or something?
No, it's just the breed. They got
She got
little
a
snout.
she got a
The little
short snout.
snout.
Yeah,
Snouters.
The
Oh, well,
snout is
you
short.
need to put them strips on the dog
that
nose or something like
nah,
that.
it
So
ain't
when
gonna work. It ain't gonna work, bro.
How
Mm.
about you, Kevin? You a heavy sleeper or a light sleeper?
I feel like I can sleep through anything really. If I'm tired
Mm,
enough, I
Mm-hmm.
can, the building can
Mm-hmm.
be on fire. I
nah.
Mm.
will,
Mm. That's
No,
too heavy.
no.
You
That's too
see,
heavy.
that's another
an
thing by sleep.
earthquake can happen. Not the fire thing. If it's too hot, the temperature will wake me up before the sound
Mm-hmm.
will. But
Okay. If the
sound is
temperature waking you up, it's too late. You burnt by that point. You gonna be burnt.
well, that's the only thing. I feel like that's the only thing that will wake me up. When my air conditioner went out, 1 degree, my body can tell. And I turn my air conditioner down every night to a specific temperature, 67 degrees, by the way.
Dang,
And
Mm.
that's
and
the ice
That's
box,
too cold
when
for
I
me.
found out,
That's too
right? Like,
cold.
I need to be good and frosty in my bed. So when I found out
Mm-mm.
that my air conditioner wasn't working, and it wasn't even, I think it was spring, it wasn't really hot or cold outside, but I could feel that 1 degree. It was 68, and
Mm.
then it started creeping up to 69, and I couldn't stay asleep at night because my body needs the circulation of the cold air. So yeah,
Okay.
temperature will definitely get me, but sound, no. I can
Mm.
sleep through anything. Snorers, you just got to find your rhythm. Because I used to
You
go to
kind of
sleep
get
to
used
music.
to it.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
make a beat out of it or something. Make it a song, and
Right.
then rock yourself to sleep on it. So
I can't do that because I be done
Mhm,
dreamt about the song that I'm hearing in
mhm.
my
Ah.
yo, and that's why I don't sleep with the TV on
Well, if
anymore.
you
Me
dreaming,
either.
Erica, I thought if you dream, isn't that like a deep? You have to be in that deep sleep to
No,
dream, right?
no, it has
no,
been
because
times.
sometimes it's
Uh,
psychosis. Because when you eat that
No,
pork too late, you dream too, and
mm,
you dream some
The
crazy
fourth.
things.
speaking of snoring, so I mean dreaming. So we got Toya here. So on my 39th birthday, I ordered some ribs for the weekend. We stayed at the National Harbor. I ordered like ribs and all this food, y'all. And so every night we were eating late. Like we went to the club one night, we came back, we fixed us a good old plate of ribs and mac and cheese. Toya woke up the next day and was like, y'all, I dreamt I fell off a truck.
Lord.
And Kevin was like, it's because your ass was the pig. You ate the pig that fell off the truck that they were transporting to the
Yes,
slaughterhouse.
exactly. That pork be speaking through you. That's why I said you can't eat it too
Mm.
late. Don't eat that pork
That's
after dark.
funny.
Don't eat the pork off the dog.
And
You
then
know,
it could have been the pork at that damn at the event at the bonfire. Because
Mm-hmm.
see, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I had torrential downpours. My whole
Homecoming.
life came, yeah, my whole world came
it
to a
Mm-hmm.
came to an
crashing
end,
halt.
right? Right.
Mm.
What the hell?
It
I
was
But I'm
all
am.
gonna
bad.
tell you, I do sleep light, and I never have understood that. Any kind of
Mhm.
sound, it wakes me up.
Well, a good thing for that is the white noise. Brandon, have you ever tried to sleep the white noise?
No, because I'm like Erica, I can't have like a TV on or anything. That's
Okay.
annoying.
Some
I
It's
think
people are sensory sensitive, so anything is
hmm
gonna destroyed it. I've tried the white noise before, like, and they have other
Right.
colors too, like brown noise and green noise. That one green
Mhm.
noise that I tried one time, I was hearing ooh ooh ah in the. I had a dream that I was in the forest or something like. I will never turn that
Is this
on
the
again.
green noise?
That was the
I've
green
never heard
noise.
about the green noise.
It was like in the forest or something like that.
Oh
I
my
had a
goodness. You
crazy
thought you would
jungle
take you
fever
back to
dream.
your roots, huh? Take you
What
back to the
Yeah.
motherland. You had the who and the ha-has. I'm a,
Tarzan is
I'm a, I am a heavy sleeper, but it's certain things like when my kids were younger, if they wake up in the middle of the night screaming or something like that, like I can hear those things, but anything else I can typically like sleep through if I choose to. So I think I am a heavy sleeper.
And I thought I was. Well, see, case in point, we were seeing my sister. Shout out to my sister. She just had a baby, and everybody around me was talking. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't used to take naps, but all of a sudden I slip off into a sleep
Oh,
like
give
it ain't
me a
nothing.
good nap, honey. I'll
My
take a good
mama
nap any
said,
day.
"Mom, I promise you." My mother said, and I quote: "Erica ain't worth a damn if she got to watch these kids because I fell asleep and the baby was."
What?
They said she was raising. She was raising hell, and they said I was slumped off to the side like this. They said I
Lord,
didn't move. They said I didn't move. I didn't make a noise. And I just was like,
you was tired.
I, and so I guess it just depends on what it is. Because if it's snoring, I used to be able if I fall asleep before like rooming with the homegirl and everything. If I just fell asleep first, I was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what turning 40, my whole world is different. I just got a whole new. I don't know. But
Mm,
do you feel like your body has changed? Like,
Mm,
mm.
absolutely. I
My
require
body
a
has
nap to
changed,
sleep.
but not to
Yeah.
sleep. I come from a family of sleepers. Like I remember now that I think about it, like I remember
Not a
seeing
family of sleepers.
a family as like I remember seeing my grandmother just I mean, you be talking to her 1 minute, she'll be asleep on the couch the next. I done seen people fall asleep standing up. Like I just feel like when I look down my history of the sleep and what's going on with like my family when they were the aunties and the uncles when I look
mhm.
I feel like they could just fall asleep easily. Like I just feel like it was moments in my life when I'm looking like, why they sitting over there asleep? But they could just fall asleep. So I just think it's in my DNA.
okay, so you're talking trash in the
Hmm.
comments. Yes, if we're on FaceTime, you could be
Yes,
talking.
yes.
Hmm.
You know what your thing is that you use me as your lullaby because you will FaceTime me and then let me get to talking. And this Erica right here, as I'm talking,
Don't tell me you boring,
she's just
Kevin.
getting herself.
Oh,
No, I
She's
just
not
fall
the
asleep.
she's not the only person that does that. I have other people that call me
Kevin.
late at night and then go to sleep. And they say your voice is soothing. So that's why I just.
hello, it's me.
And so I don't know how I could sleep through a conversation. I could sleep through my niece cutting
Hmm.
up, but
It's the
let let
sleep that
let a
it's catching up
man
with you.
get the snoring or woman. I can't. Like my whole
But
world just.
I think you'll get used to it after a while. Like after
No,
like, yeah, you will. You will.
no,
Your brain will get used to it.
no. It's, I don't think
Woo!
that's not something you can get used
I
to.
feel like if you click with somebody, if you fall in love with somebody, you'll overlook certain things.
Love ain't got shit to do with
So
that.
Hmm. But you know what?
What the hell they talking
If
about?
you really
What?
do love them,
What?
you could try to offer to get them some help because if you like sleep
yeah.
like that, then you might need a little help.
You
A
know what?
little.
You're right because I
Hmm.
do believe that sleep. Shout out to one of my friends. I know they watch. They might be watching right now, but I said, listen, you got to go to the doctor
Hmm.
because when I tell you,
And get your little machine, put the mask over your
oh, can we
nose.
talk about it?
Right. Go
Let's
Can we?
ahead.
talk
Get
CPAP.
about it.
What's the
I've
machine called?
had
little
overnight
a
guests
pat. What is it? Sleep
spend.
pat?
CPAP.
I've had
CPAP.
Hmm.
overnight guests spend the night who snore, and I'm like, nah, you gotta go in the guest room
Mm.
because I
Not
can't
kicking
take.
them out the room.
Yeah, like I gotta sleep.
Mm.
Erica, that
Because
ain't never happened to you.
so we all used to have this one mutual friend who used to snore real bad. I
Mm.
mean, real bad. And when we had the opportunity to room with her, Johnny's, me and you were in a room. No, she
Mhm.
was in there too in Vegas.
Mhm.
But I think y'all was battling it out a little bit. But she had everybody beat. She was,
Mhm.
I mean, it was like a train. It was like a
Wait,
real life
did you
train.
just slide in there that Johnny snores?
I
Just a
don't
little
snore.
gas.
I don't snore anymore though. I don't snore anymore. No, I really don't. That's when I was heavier, but I don't snore anymore because the weight
Well,
does make you snore. Just
it
to
was
throw
more
that
like
in
a
there.
little purr, little
Mhm.
purr. But the other friend,
Yeah.
I was in the bed like this. I was looking across like I can't, like I
Look,
can't do this.
look, look,
I
look.
cannot do this.
You tried to sleep at the foot of the bed and everything.
Oh Lord, have
No,
mercy.
that does not help. That
Mm-mm.
does not help. But I just know when people there go Toya. She says she snore a little bit. That you talk about
Mhm.
a little purr. She get a little purr going too.
She said we all snore a little.
Don't throw everybody else under the bus. what?
But no,
What?
but that
What?
is true though, guys. If you are a heavy snorer and you are, you might be a little, a little over. Losing weight does help with that. Help with the
I'm
sleep
sure it
apnea
does,
and
but
things.
people be
It
saying I
does.
be snoring, and
Yeah,
I just
Kevin
don't.
snores. Kevin
Right. Well,
snores.
that might be something different for Kevin. It might not be that. That I mean,
That
it's
was see,
different
that
for
was your
everyone.
blessing. That was your blessing, Johnny. See, you made it through the promised land.
Mhm.
Some people, it just naturally built in the back of their throat
Right.
because Kevin, the infamous day we talk about every few years. That was when he decided to snore through the night. And Kevin, he do like
Not
he
through the
look.
whole night.
That's what she say. That's what she
But
say.
okay. Do you get your best sleep when you're snoring? Is
I
that
don't know
Mm.
normal?
because I'm sleeping, so I don't know
Is that
what's
rocket
going on.
eye movement
But
sleep?
nobody has ever knocked on my. See, I come from, like Johnny said, I come from a family of snorers, and some
Mhm.
people snore, like a regular snore, and then some people snore and you can hear it on the other side of the house. I don't think that's me because ain't nobody ever said ain't nobody said
You're not that bad. You're not that
yeah.
bad because I would never sleep with you ever again. I
Oh,
can't do that. Cause Kevin, it ain't nothing for Kevin. I'd be like, okay, Kevin, we can share a room, or if he ever ends up staying the night with us. It's been a long time, but no, because that night we had a meltdown at homecoming. That one time he stayed. That was the one time I've never heard him snore. It was because I was in a deep trance.
Mm.
Because we had a very.
I
I didn't go to sleep that night. I was up.
Uh-oh.
I
why?
didn't
Because
sleep
somebody
that
was
night.
snoring. Why you ain't sleep?
No, it was a lot
We had
going on.
we
It was.
we had a lot going on. It was a couple of us. Thank God Johnny's didn't see us have that meltdown. And even Brandon, I feel like we probably would talk about it every few months, but we tried some things and about Red Homecoming. And
mm, 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 mm.
I saw Kevin in the lobby because he had just nursed everybody else back to health.
Mhm.
And I said, you gotta come stay with me because I just don't know what's about to happen to my life.
So he
Mm.
he needed to
Mhm.
be Yanla. Fix your life.
He needed to make sure
She
I
just needs
just,
somebody to be there to make sure that
To
she
make sure
didn't.
she fine. Wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
just fine.
but that was probably a good 6, 7 years ago. Never
I
again, but
remember.
Mhm.
I remember what it was.
I remember
never
that
again.
story.
Won't breathe there. I
Yeah,
remember that.
Look, Toya was
Look.
there too, but it didn't happen to her. So
she
she
was
was
the
all right.
culprit.
Oh, I
Mm.
know.
She was. Yeah,
That's
she
why I
the
said.
one.
No, the culprit was Bree.
That's what I'm talking
That's who
about.
the culprit was. That's the one
Mhm.
who ruined
Yeah,
everybody's
she the
life.
one. It was she the
Yeah,
one, and then
she the one that.
she got the hell out of Dodge too as soon as it happened because she was like, "They're gonna
No,
kill
no,
me.
you
I
had
gotta
to,
get."
you
So I
had
had
to,
to
no,
take her
you had to
ass
take her
home.
home. Yeah, you had to take her
Yeah, I had
Mm.
to take her home.
Shout out to
Hmm.
Jiho 20 something, 2010.
Yes. Let me
It
ask
was
y'all
horrible.
this. Set the scene, right? When will you receive your best, like the perfect sleep? Like, like set the scene for this is gonna be some good sleep I'm about to have. Like you already know when you get in the bed, it's gonna be some good sleep.
Friday
Let me
night, like
start. Let
right
me
after
start.
this.
Let me
Right after
start with
this.
this. Let me start with this because let me tell you, when you have had a long day, like if you have gotten
Mm-hmm.
up very, very early and you've been very active all day, you come home, you
Mm-hmm.
might have a glass of wine, you have something to eat, you take a shower,
Mm-hmm.
you take a shit. Sorry, people, but if you
Whoa.
ain't nothing like taking a good to completely
We
empty
shit
your
first and then
bowels.
shower, right?
Shit, yeah, shit
Mm-hmm.
first and then shower. Yes, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Shit first and then
Mm-hmm.
Like,
shower.
I was like,
But it ain't nothing like a good sleep on a empty stuff.
Ooh,
Like you have completely shitted your life away, and you get in that bed after the shower, of course,
really,
and
Kevin?
you
All
and
of
you
that.
take
Mm-hmm.
you and you take you a muscle relaxer. It ain't
whoa.
nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that sleep
Either,
right
either
there.
I wouldn't say a muscle
Mm-hmm.
melatonin or NyQuil
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay, I'm gonna say a
Mm-hmm.
muscle relaxer
I like
because
the Benadryl. Ooh,
Tylenol
yes,
PM,
a
Benadryl.
good
Yeah,
okay,
one
Benadryl.
of
so the
them.
Mm-hmm.
Benadryl for me, the Benadryl does not keep you. It will get you to sleep, but
Right.
it will run its course because Benadryl you're supposed to take like every what 4 to 6 hours or something like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna do the trick for me. I'm gonna need
Right.
the because the reason I'm saying muscle relaxer, and this is me, this is not me. I'm not a medical doctor or nothing like that, but I'm just saying the muscle relaxer for me is the gift that keeps giving because if I take it like the night before a weekend for me, I will feel the effects of that muscle relaxer all the next day. So if I want to nap the next day, I will be able to go in and out of a nap. So
So
Mm-hmm.
wait, so
Mm-hmm.
wait, so if you took, not that we're promoting certain, we are
yeah,
not,
I said just
we are
me,
not, we are
allegedly,
not,
just me.
we are not medical
Yeah,
professionals. But for people who want to
Mm-hmm.
know, like I would be, like I've asked Kevin about this before in the past because I'm like, okay, so if you take your muscle relaxer, it's 10:43 right now. If you take it
That's too late.
okay, so we're officially too late for you to take the muscle relaxer.
well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
because
take it tonight. I wouldn't take it tonight because I have to work tomorrow. But I don't like to take. I only like to take it when I'm off the next day.
basically you need to take a muscle relaxer like 7, 8 o'clock so that
Okay.
Sometimes I
it
take
won't
it
linger
because
into
I've
your
developed a
morning.
tolerance. Like
Mhm.
if it's your first time, yeah, probably take it after 8. But for me, I can take it at like 5 o'clock and be good.
And so,
Mm.
but I don't know. I wouldn't suggest like becoming dependent on sleep aids either.
Mm-hmm.
But it probably helps tremendously
But
because
this is not like every day. This is like setting the scene for like your perfect
Your
sleep. So we're
ideal
not saying
perfect
it's your
sleep. Yeah.
ideal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know,
and
Kevin.
it's
You
not,
might
yeah,
have to
you're
give me
right.
one of
Not
them little
every day.
pills. I need one
Right.
of them little pills.
But think about it. Sometimes you don't even need that. Like it's a Friday night. We've had a hell of a week.
Mm-hmm.
You might
Ooh,
like
tell me
I've
about it.
traveled this weekend. Prior to
Mm-hmm.
that, I've been on vacation. Like I feel like my body just needs to be still.
Mm-hmm.
So I know when I finally do lay down, I don't have an alarm clock to wake up to.
Right.
I'm going to sleep.
I
Right.
think that's dope. I think, and coming back from Hawaii and stuff like that, I think I just hadn't when I was in Hawaii. Now, let me tell y'all, I slept okay while I was over there. I think it's because the time change going west.
Mm.
6 hours.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that
So it's
time change will
So
kick your
every morning I
ass.
was waking up at like 2 and 3 in the morning.
I was not doing that. I was waking up comfortably at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. We would have
Wow.
a 6 o'clock call time to
Uh,
go do the job, but I could not believe that I would be up at 5 a.m. Like, all right, but
Mm-hmm.
I never did 2 a.m. I would fully sleep.
because you realize 2 a.m. in Hawaii was really like 8.
It's 8 a.m. here. So I
Yeah.
got me a little rest, but baby, coming back from Hawaii, my trip was like 24 hours. Shout out
Mm.
to Allison. I stopped in LA for a few hours. We had dinner, cha 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 cha
That's the
cha.
way you gotta do it. That's the way you gotta do it.
But that
Mhm.
damn flight back at
Mm.
midnight
Long as
that
fuck.
nobody was supposed to be on. I upgraded my seat because I was like, "Ooh, I could stretch out and really get some sleep." No,
Mm-hmm.
I had a beautiful Latin grandmother beside me, and she just used me as her big old life size pillow.
Oh
Mm.
All
wow.
the way back to the East Coast,
I
baby.
have never
Mm-mm.
done that. Like she laid on you?
Not only did she sleep on me, but from the 5-hour flight from Honolulu to LA, a young baby, a little guy. He slept on me too.
Wow.
Mm.
I said, you know
What you was
what?
doing, putting
You
your
just
boobs
a
out, and
human
you just let
pillow.
the people
Oh,
lay on your titty? That's what happened.
I was like, the little boy and the father kept saying, "I'm so sorry," and I was like,
And what
"It's
you
Listen,
say?
fine."
If you
I was
sorry, get
fine.
your kid off of me.
It was fine because he was kicking in his sleep. That was the only thing. He looks like he was like 3 years old, so he was in his
Mm-hmm.
sleep and he was kicking me. I was like, damn. So once we
Lord.
got to LA, I said, okay, whatever. But that red eye from
Mm-hmm.
LA back to Baltimore,
Mm, mm,
but let
mm,
me tell
mm.
you this, Erica. I came back and went to a party after being on vacation. Do you know it was 3 o'clock in the morning at the club, and I still was like, "So what else is going on?"
Right.
you
Because I
didn't
was still
Bed.
care.
on Hawaii time.
Right.
Right, right. I was like, I
Y'all
need to
better
go.
start resetting your equilibrium for this sleep because
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nah. No, I would have made that because I got back at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Uh huh.
Mm-mm.
And my dad, he was wanting to do a whole lot of chat. And I said, okay, let you.
You can't.
Bye-bye.
You
I
can't.
rolled over, but I didn't sleep
Mm.
much because then I went to go see William and his wife. He shout out to Shay and the kids. And I thought if I just got a little sleep, got back up, played with them,
Things would be
and
good.
then I thought my life was in shambles for seven
That's
plus
called
days.
doing too much. That's called doing too
yeah,
But
let me tell
much.
you
listen,
something. In these 40s, you can't just get a little sleep
Right.
no more. You need to get what
Right.
you need. You need to listen to your body is what you need
okay,
to do.
let me tell you what
Sometimes
it
you just
consists
need
Right.
to sleep
of
more.
for having sleep deprivation in your 40s. Is persistent tiredness and exhaustion, difficulty concentrating, remembering
Mm-hmm.
details, increased
Mm-hmm.
irritability, anxiety, depression, headaches,
Mm.
frequent
Mm.
illnesses, difficulty problem solving. So
Mm-hmm. And
basically,
I
you
think
got
that's a lot.
brain
That's
fog.
even if you're not in your 40s, because that's the same thing for
Yeah.
children and
Yeah,
anybody really who gets sleep depth.
deprivation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Johnny's is the only one on here who is a mother. She's doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's, how are
Well, thank you.
you anytime? Because you
Ooh,
get up early,
girl, I'm
you
tired.
work, you got
Right.
kids, and then when I talk to her around 3 o'clock, I be like, "What you doing?" Girl, she said, "Girl, I'm about to go do X, Y, and Z." This is all before going home, probably cooking a good old country meal,
Not
Yeah.
because
So
every
Yeah, she
day.
got she got a
when do you
dog too.
sleep and what is your
Mm-hmm.
ideal sleep? When do
Okay, so at one point in my life, even with children, I feel like I was like going to bed 9 o'clock, getting really good sleep because you do need to go. We do need to go to bed early. Like that's when I was on it, like on my weight loss journey, doing all because when you're exercising, your body needs to heal in order to do all the things. So I was like really on a good like schedule
Routine regimen. Yep.
routine,
consistent?
right? But it's
Hmm.
really hard to stay that way. Like it's really hard to stay consistent. And so right now, time I put the kids to bed, now my kids are on the bedtime. Both of my kids are in the bed at 8 o'clock. Like I believe like they have to get 10 out, 9 to 10 hours of sleep. That's even my 13-year-old because I want him to grow, keep growing strong and tall. And y'all know all of that is connected to sleep as well. Just throw that in there.
Mhm.
But now, and then after you do all that, like me and my husband want to spend time together. We want to watch our shows. We want to do all this. So now we find ourselves staying up later because time we put
Hmm.
the kids to bed, get ready for the next day is like workout. We looking at 10 o'clock. You don't even throw your workout in there because now your adrenaline is up. So now you can't even
Hmm.
go to sleep. And so now I'm like looking at 11:30 on a good night.
And what
So
time you get up?
5:30.
No
5:30.
Lord
way.
have mercy.
Yeah, 5:30 every
See,
morning.
and see, y'all used to pick on me when I would say, "Hey, y'all, I gotta go." It's
Mm-hmm.
I get up at five
but
in the
but
morning.
Brandon, I told
Right.
Brandon he don't be sleep. Brandon don't be sleep, baby. Brandon don't sleep. I be seeing him
What?
on social media. You be sending
But
me videos.
I'm the routine is like Johnny's. My mom used to make me go to bed every night when I was younger, and so
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't the point of going to sleep. You just trying to get your rest. Go lay in the bed,
Right. Right.
and over time you'll find yourself knocked the hell out.
Hang over.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't I
But
don't know if that works because of social media.
because you know why? No, because the biggest difference. So Brandon bring this up.
Hey
Hey
Jay.
Jay. That's my nickname, Jabba Jabba. Uh, so the biggest difference is, Brandon, when we were growing up and versus now, and even with my kids, because none of my kids have cell phones, and we don't do electronics 30 minutes before we go to sleep. It's because we do have those cell phones, and we do have those electronics, those things, and that's why it's hard for us to fall asleep. And that's what I was going to say to y'all before we go on
She's
the
exactly
podcast.
right.
Because if you're looking at that cell phone and think you're gonna fall asleep, it's not gonna
Nothing will
happen. Like
happen.
it is really um causing us to not be able to get the sleep that we need because we are on those cell phones
But basically,
and
we're
social media,
always
whatever.
connected to something.
Yeah,
Yes, you're supposed to
We
yeah.
need to
disconnect at
disconnect.
least 30 minutes before you're trying to go to sleep in order for you to get good sleep that you're supposed to.
She's absolutely
So,
right. My sleep
mm-hmm,
hygienist said that, and that's one of the things that I have to do now is I have to leave my phone out of my room for in order for me to go to sleep
mm-hmm,
on time, and I have to establish a consistent routine. So
mm-hmm,
I have reminders that I have set up in my house. Like I have lights that come on. They're like little Christmas lights that are on my house plants, and they turn on
mm-hmm.
at a certain time to tell me that's when it's time to go to bed. Because usually I'm in here watching a movie or something like that. So when them lights come on, it's time to go to bed and leave the phone in the phone soap in here so that it will not be in my
Mm-hmm.
room and so that I won't be distracted. And the jazz music comes on in my room very low
Right.
on its own. I have it set to come on its
But
own.
you know what? You guys are on to something.
Nice.
The reality is, I have been sleep, woken up or waking up, and grabbed the phone. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like
Why?
I'm, like I'm missing something,
Right. You sleep.
You're
right?
not.
Did y'all
You're
did y'all
not.
see that video when that man, I guess his family was asking him, like, what if something happened to somebody? And if they call him, because I guess he put his phone on do not disturb,
Right,
and he was
right.
like,
Mhm.
"What am I gonna do? I need to get my sleep." And his whole family is looking at him like, "Are you really
Are you
telling us
kidding
if
me?
something was wrong right now, you would not?" He was like, "I can't help you if I'm tired. I can't." And he
Right.
was just
Yeah,
Call the
like going
you're
on and
ambulance.
right.
on. He was like, "Mm-mm, I'm like, do not disturb. Do not disturb me.
You
I'm
know
I
getting
what's
my
feel
better
sleep."
than do not disturb? Let me give you a tip. You know what's better than do not disturb? I think I talked about this last season. Let
What,
your phone
Kevin?
die every now and then. Just let it die and just let it stay dead.
Mm, right. How about just cutting it off?
No.
Why you can't just cut it
I
off?
feel
Why you
I
gotta
just
let
feel
it die?
I feel like it's too many, like,
Mm-mm, it's
I
not.
so what the way I have it set
It's
up,
really not.
the way I have it set up is I have pretty much everybody who I talk to all the time. I have y'all on, like, if
Favorite.
it's if yeah, so if something were to happen, I can get the call, late at night.
Hmm.
Because things do happen, and you just never know.
Right.
So I have y'all at, emergency, where if you call a certain time, it's gonna come through.
And listen, we getting
Um,
to a big age.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I might need to
No,
call
we not.
y'all to come get
Mm,
me. Like,
And
mm-mm. We
and
not
and
putting out.
Brandon will
No,
use
no,
his
no, no, no,
emergency
no.
contacts.
Mm-mm.
yes,
Yes, he will.
We
yes,
will not have
Yes,
no
he will.
emergencies in this group. Nope, we sure
we
won't
that's
be.
right. That's
We're
right.
not
Brand
claiming that.
Mm-mm.
No,
We are
Mm-mm.
Brandon has
not. We're
called
not
me.
speaking that up.
I have called you late,
Right.
right?
He has called me and said, "Hey, can
I know
you?"
that's right.
And I'll be like,
Yes.
"Okay, so well, what time?" And then
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
especially for our friends who are only children,
Uh-oh. Wait.
we have to be of support to them,
Mhm.
because they may not have the bandwidth. They don't have siblings to go support them in those emergent times.
Thank
Like for
you.
me, I could
Mm-hmm.
call, sister and brother, and be like, "Hey, can y'all blah 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 blah." But you just never know. So I've just always been the, if you need me, call me kind of person. Because
Yes.
Lord
Right.
Jesus, yeah,
Erica has been my
Yeah.
friend, my sister, my everything at a certain point. So my therapist, like,
Right.
we got
So
to do it
let me
all for each other.
let me
all
ask
right.
y'all this. So my cousin Jade, she just put that people grab their phones before they even thank Jesus. And I
Okay.
actually
Mm,
saw what is the is a couple, and I can't think about the show, but they're playing like a
that's
whole lot
true.
of Tyler Perry shows, and they're married. And I
The
saw him,
man.
and they
The
always
man,
the man, and not the man is not the not the
the
No,
not the
man.
the
old.
man's like
They're
Tamala
younger.
man. Oh,
No, not
younger.
them. Not they the older. They're younger. Like I don't know. But anyways, they
It's
would like they always give like couples advice.
oh, what's his name? Who got Zatima? What's his name? Zach, the dude Zach, but his name is not Zach.
Yes.
Him and his wife.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Zach and his wife. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
He was
The one
saying
who's on
how
Divorced Sisters now.
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. And he was saying that's something in their marriage that they had to start doing. Like, we don't pick up our phone before we say good morning, before we do certain things, because then
Right.
once you plug into that phone, that's like your mental is like, now you're connected to like the outside world. And I started thinking, I was like, that is a good thing. Like, I think I'm pretty old school when it comes to cell phones. I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but like even if I'm here, my phone could go dead and Nick be like, "Why your phone dead?" I'm like, "Well, everybody I need to know that
That's
it's
Right.
right
They
good.
there.
It's
here.
right
They
here."
here.
Like I could just go days. Like I don't really need to be on my phone like that. Like that's just me personally. So I'm not one that wake up and turn to my phone. So I kind of agree with them. I just think like we're so connected to the phone, to all those things that it really does like just hinder some of our day-to-day activities that we normally wouldn't do if we didn't have those cell phones. So
Yeah, because we used
yeah.
to
Yeah.
sleep our life away before we had the cell phones.
Right,
I
right.
can't remember how I used to sleep.
Good.
I feel
Probably
like
I
good.
college.
used to
I
sleep
don't know.
good too.
I don't know.
You know when
College.
it stopped? You know when it's the good sleep stopped? When we
I
had
feel
them
like
phones
Mm.
college.
that had free nights and weekends. That's when the
College.
Ah,
I feel like college was like when cell phones became like
a big thing.
it became
Mhm.
a thing because I know for me, I just remember always being super, super social through
Mhm.
college, and I
You
used to
still
check my
are.
phone.
You
Mhm.
still are very super
Still
super
are.
social.
I am so yeah,
Right.
and I'm not gonna lie. Like even this morning, I woke up to a tremendous amount of text messages, and
Mhm.
people had stuff going on. I was like, but I have it on vibrate, so I could kind of hear something going on.
Right. Right.
But yes, I wake up to and people are up. Like I can get a message from Brandon on social media at 5 a.m. And you like put it in the comments, y'all. If you're watching us on Instagram, y'all are in a different world. I can't see none of y'all stuff. I gotta keep switching over to Instagram. But if you're on Instagram or Facebook, let us know and be for real. You see your friends sending you videos at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m.,
Guilty.
5 a.m. Like
Guilty.
come on, put it in the chat. Like you've seen this. And I
I
know I might
challenge
roll
you.
over and send you something at about 3.
I challenge you to just even if you can't do it every day, because some people,
Mhm.
are required to be, but just one day to just leave your phone. Because that's how my sleep
Mhm.
hygienist told me, you don't have to just
Mhm.
go completely cold turkey. Just try it one day and see how if you feel better. See if your sleep is any better. Just try leaving your phone out the room one day and see if that makes it any better. Just try one of the things she said was just try not drinking alcohol, because she says alcohol affects your sleep too. So try
Mm.
one less drink. She said,
Right.
yes.
I thought that's what helped you,
Go to
I
sleep.
No,
Like a
no.
nightcap. What they call it? A nightcap? I thought that was like a nightcap.
Listen,
She
the
said
older people used
caffeine.
to
Well,
say,
you think caffeine, caffeine will affect it, but she's like, it's the cumulative amount of caffeine you've had in a day. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Because I'm thinking, oh, I don't drink caffeine after 6 o'clock. She was like, no, I'm talking about how much caffeine is in your system throughout the
Oh
whole day.
wow.
It takes a while for that to
Mhm.
metabolize out of your system. So you might try drinking less caffeine in a day, and just try not
Right.
drinking at all before you go to bed, because you will notice a difference. Especially the phone, your
Right.
mood is completely different if you are not tied to the phone anymore. Because you can really
that is
just
true.
feel how you feel before the world or
Mhm.
the phone or the internet tell you how you feel when you
Yeah.
look at it in the
Right.
morning. You
Right.
can actually
Especially the
feel how
world we
you
live
feel.
in right now, honey. It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you click on that net, it's something.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then a
for
lot of the
me,
older folks will tell you if you can't sleep to pull out your Bible and read it.
that is such an old school thing. Pull it out
And
pull
and
out the
read it.
Bible.
read in the Bible, be
You
thou
gonna fall asleep
baby.
from them Bible verses. If
You
nothing
be
gonna put
like,
you to sleep, ain't nothing like the Bible.
Right. And you know, on YouTube, I mean, this is another phone thing. You go pull up the
Mhm.
help me sleep. They just talk to you about scripture through the night. I be out, but I
Mhm.
hear it. But I just feel
Mhm.
like the Lord, He just blessed me in my sleep because I'm listening.
Right.
Right. And that'll
But
calm the
y'all,
anxiety and the depression and whatever's on your mind or whatever.
so my best sleep is actually not at night. Like if I was set in the mood for some good sleep and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the bomb, it's actually gonna be a nap. So I would like to wake up early, do a lot of activities, do
Uh-huh.
this, do that, wear myself out and take a good old nap with no time limit, no nothing. Just wake up when you want. That's to me, that's like setting the right mood. I'll live for a good nap.
Yes, and
I
that's
was
when you
waiting
wake
for
up and
somebody to
you
say
have
nap.
all them
Mm-hmm.
lines on your face. That's when
Right.
you know the nap was bomb.
A little slobber,
Right,
you know, a little
right,
Look, speaking of naps, you know what my best nap is the napetizer before you go to bed. You know, if I'm watching a movie around here, sometimes I will fall asleep
Mm-hmm.
before I
Oh, I'm
get to
good
the
for falling
bed.
asleep during the
That's a good
movie.
nap. Or yeah, or that's what I was gonna say, or a movie. If I go to a movie and it's
Mm-hmm.
longer than 80 minutes, the way that our movie theater is set up now, them chairs in there, and I didn't leaned all the way back, and it's
And
dark in
don't
there, and it's dark.
right.
I'm going to. I didn't pay. I don't know.
$50,
I didn't
$11.
pay about half the movies that I see. I didn't just paid to take a nap. I didn't pay
Yep.
to eat and
Mm,
take a nap. That's
right.
all.
Right.
So shout out to Bonita over on Instagram again, because Instagram, y'all metrics, nothing is coming over. It's crazy to me. I'm gonna have to figure this out. But Bonita said she's an insomniac. I think that's what she meant to say. She says, I have a phone
The
addiction.
cookies, insomnia.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh.
she said she uses melatonin tea and
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
hibiscus. She says melatonin tea is
Calamine
good
tea
as
will do
well
it
as
too.
hibiscus tea.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she addicted, baby. And I mean I
Mm,
get it. But
right. We
nobody
got
has said what I was thinking. Nobody has
what?
What?
said, do
Put
y'all
it
feel
on the
like
nap.
y'all have good sleep after y'all have had relations?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Now that's when I might snore.
What you
I
saying
don't
is,
know.
Brandon, you the one that keep the house a rocking because you in there.
Right.
Honey.
Sometimes I feel like after you've had a rough week, you need that to just ease everything. Right. Waiting to exhale.
It's
Like
just
Listen,
releasing some tension. That's all. It's
right.
releasing some
Uh-huh.
tension.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like
do
it's
you
possible, but for me,
do you feel like since you've been 40 that
Baby, when you get older, honey, it don't take much for you to fall asleep now. Now, so when we talk about that, you be like, you be not.
Right. Because when I was younger, I used to wonder, like, how people fall asleep at work. Now I catch myself when I lean back.
what?
Like,
You be sitting there like this.
right.
Catch yourself? Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can agree. I can
Yep.
agree. I can agree. I've
Yep.
even thought about when they were starting to first make people come back in the office, honey. And at my job in the city, everybody was coming back at one time. So there was no parking. So I used to have to get up at 4 to get to work before 6 because by 6 a.m. all the spots would be taken.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But y'all know what,
Well, I thought you had
honey?
your little handicap spot that you used to park
I'm
in.
Kevin, that's
Kevin.
nobody's business. Kevin, come on now.
You
Come
know what?
on,
He knew what the hell
Kevin.
he was doing. He was trying
Right.
to air me out. You see that shit? You see that?
He's telling all
Y'all,
the business, right?
at
You see
one
that?
point in my
Problem.
life,
See,
You
this is
see?
the reason why we can't telework now because everybody started running their mouth. Almost something. I ain't working. I'm at the shopping mall. I'm doing this. I'm eating groceries. Like what? Shut the fuck up. Like,
They be like, we got proof of y'all of what y'all be doing. No, I love telework. I be in my robe living life. Like,
right. Me too. Doing the right thing.
yeah,
mm,
I
in
might
my
run to
robe.
Chick-fil-A for lunch break, but that's my lunch.
Exactly.
I still have my pajamas on in the car. Like,
right,
That's how you know you got good pajamas. 'Cause ain't no way
right.
I be showing everything everything if I did that. But nah. I used to be like, man, I'm gonna go back to the car and get some sleep. When I used to have to be there before 6.
I used to do that too, Erica. Oh,
And
girl,
then they said something about it. They were like, if
that's
you
how you
sleep
know
in your
you tired.
car, they're gonna have a problem. Like you can't be sleeping in your car. I'm like, but we gotta get here early. I'm telling you, distracted.
Wait,
But,
you would get to the parking lot and just sleep in the car until you
people would be in there knocked out, and then they said something about it. I'm like, why do y'all care?
But
We
you
just
know
trying
what?
to get
I wonder if those people too, Erica. Even though you was driving, or some people they have homelessness in the car, so you don't
what?
know them. Like, no, that is a thing. Like, y'all stop, y'all stop,
So
stop. No,
what
that
you
is that.
saying? You and they plot or whatever? This is what we supposed to be living at today. What you doing in
Y'all,
our spot?
y'all stop.
I'm lost. What? What?
You know,
No,
times is hard.
Brandon, no, look it up. Look it up. It's a whole thing out there. I'm not even lying.
Hold
Like
on, hold
people you
on. And
might
it's
even
called
know.
what?
I don't know
Homelessness in cars. People living in their
I don't
cars.
they
Oh,
living in their car. They're homeless,
okay.
but they live in their cars. That's a whole thing. So maybe that's what's happening because you're leaving, but you don't know people may be staying there. So that's why the job was like,
No,
I
y'all
don't
can't sleep
know.
in here.
no.
Well,
I don't know.
speaking of taking naps in unusual place, what's the most unusual place that you have fallen asleep?
Mm.
You know what? Thank you for asking that. I think my best sleep is on the plane because before we even get off the tarmac, I'm one of
High
them people
five,
that toe up
Mm-mm.
because
Erica. I'm
knocked out.
sleep before they even give the announcements for the say. I am sleep every time I get on the plane before they even give the
Mm-hmm.
announcement.
Y'all want to hear this moment of truth?
Mm-hmm.
So one year I gave for Lent for Easter, I gave up drinking. And
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so on the night before Easter, I just lost my mind. Went to a club, drinking, was out with a cousin, had to spend the night sleep on their bathroom floor because
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm.
I had to be somewhere cold because I was so bent.
Bent. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
If I
Bent.
would have gotten to bed, I would have
Wait. But you was in the bathroom,
I
friend.
had to on the floor. If I
Mm.
didn't,
Oh,
if I didn't, it would have been trouble.
Brandon, I would just go ahead and take my bed for 100 because honestly, I know somebody peed on that floor.
Listen,
Mm-mm.
at that point,
Brandon didn't
I
even
wasn't
care
even
what was
thinking
going
about
on.
that because the room was spinning. I was hot, sweating. Like
You know
He
what?
wasn't trying to irk. He said it's better that he irk and jerk on somebody's floor than
right,
inside his bed. Is what he's trying to tell you.
right.
No, that's just about as bad. Look, nah,
Look,
I can't do that.
it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. Cousin come knocking on the door. Hey, you all right? I say,
This is
oh
in the
Mm.
club. This is in
no,
the
no,
club.
no. At the
At
house.
home.
At
Oh,
home.
Yeah. Not the club. Oh
because
no.
Brandon, I was about to say you was like this with the germ, like
No.
this.
At home. I would never do that in the club.
I was about to say you a thug for real, because I would
No.
never, baby,
No.
never.
That's
Even
the truth.
somebody else's bathroom, depending on who it is, I'm looking at them like. But I'm a germaphobe, so y'all just have to bear with me.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could have did it, but you know what? It's okay.
I had to.
Kevin, didn't you
You
fall asleep in the bathroom too?
you talking about a drunk fall asleep? Is that what you mean?
No, she
Yeah.
didn't ask all that.
Yeah, it was
Look
really
at
bad. It was
so
in one
maybe
of my
some
friends'
man thing.
bathroom.
Yeah.
It was shout out to LaShawn. It was in one of my friends' bathroom. I did throw up. I fell
See?
asleep in the bathroom. I threw
Mhm,
up, and
mhm.
I got drunk off of wine, and it was red wine. So I threw up, and when when people noticed that I was missing, they it was like Kevin went to the bathroom a while ago. They went to the bathroom. I'm laying on the floor. It's like a powder room, like my small guest bathroom. I'm laying on the floor. My legs are in the way, so they can only push the door open a certain
Oh
Uh-oh.
man.
amount,
The story
and
was
they
about to
see
get
me
Whoopsies.
good.
laying on the floor, and they see
Whoopsies.
red coming out of my mouth. So I think my friend Hello. Y'all got
Okay,
me?
you back. You back.
Yeah, so Lashonda's husband saw that blood, or what he thought was blood, and was trying to call 911 to come get me because he thought I
Whoa.
had hit my head on like the sink or something like that and passed out. I literally was just drunk and
Yes.
threw up.
How much wine? Have you ever got drunk off wine?
Never.
That was the one and on, my
Wine
one and
will
only
put you to
time.
sleep. It will put you to sleep.
What kind of
That's why
wine
I
was
was
y'all
sleeping in that
drinking?
bathroom. I can't
Taylor
remember.
Port?
No, it wasn't. It was just like a regular bottle of
You were
red wine.
drinking Wild Hours Rose.
He was drinking MB 2020.
Mad Dog 2020.
Now I got stories about Mad Dog. Not me though. I wasn't 21 yet, and my god sister at the time, she hit 21 before me. And the best that I could do at the time was go to the BP around the corner from school, Aggie Pride, and I bought her because they didn't care at the BP. I don't know if it still happens, but I bought her some Mad Dog. I bought it in grape fruit punch. I mean, I bought her like 6 bottles, $2 a pop, baby. I'm rolling. It ruined her life.
You
She
said
was
it
up
like
at
you
4.
proud.
She was up. No. She was up at 4 in the morning yelling at me. I was asleep on her family room floor. She kicked that door open in the bathroom. She was in there. She was yelling at me at the same time.
As the vomit was coming out?
Whoa.
It wasn't coming. Well, no, it was coming from both.
It was coming out the other end. It was coming out from
2 for
both
1,
ends.
2 for 1, 2 for 1 all night. And she just kept calling my name. Like,
I don't know where this came from, but Johnny, you know what? When sleep used to be real good as a child, after I had a beating. After I had a beating.
Like you
don't
just
cry
cry
your
yourself
eyes
to sleep.
out.
Right, just
Yeah,
cry
because I had some
Exhaustion.
I had an unusual amount of beatings early in the morning, like first thing. And for me,
how you get
after
beans first thing in the morning, Kevin? What
In the
are you
morning,
doing?
Kevin, what you
You washed the
do?
dishes last night.
I didn't get no good sleep after a
no, it
beating.
wasn't over no
I
dishes.
was not happy about it.
Yeah,
You probably
well,
want to
my
run.
thing
Kevin was
is,
probably a runner, a screamer. He was exerting all kind of energy.
no, we didn't
So
do none
this,
of that in our house. My parents, they didn't play that. No running or screaming. But I know that for us, if you get a beating, for me at least, if I got a beating, that just ruined my whole day. So
You wanted to
Jay
start
said
over.
Jay said that still worked for my kids.
Yes,
what if you want them to go to sleep, just beat them. If you want them to go to sleep, just beat them.
So on Instagram, Miss Evans said she can only fall asleep in her bed. And my girl Christina said, how did I join exactly when Kevin said throw up? Hey, too much. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't remember that, but tell us in the chat the best sleep you ever had. We're trying to cure whatever it is we have where we're kind of tired. And now that I see my girl Christina on here, I know you sleepy right now, but she gonna be up. Like, I naturally stay up late. I'm one of those people. I can naturally stay up to 1 o'clock in the morning with no problem. But
I feel like 1 o'clock is my bedtime, but I still need
it's been like that since college. And that's
1
the
o'clock
problem.
is y'all
been like that
bedtime
since,
every night.
That's my natural. That's like
word.
natural. It's like I can't help it. It's been like that since college. Like since college, I would naturally be up at 1 o'clock. And like
crazy word.
I'll go
Every
to
night.
sleep
Every night.
I mean, I think
Every
when
night.
I started working, I did better by going to sleep at 11:30. Now I just gotta figure out a trick to figure out how to go to bed at like 11. I gotta figure it out. I don't know how to do it.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it and do all the things we talk about, putting your phone down. And also I saw something about like light too, light messes
Don't
with
turn
your
no
sleep
light
and
on.
getting into that deep REM sleep. But yeah, just gotta do it, Erica. Just like anything else you committed to, like maybe even make it like a New Year's thing. Like, okay, this year I'm going to bed, and you just whatever's happening is gonna happen. You just gotta just start and like just say, okay, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But at this time, this is when I am going to be in the bed.
I'm gonna drink melatonin. I don't know anything about it, but I'm gonna research melatonin.
Just chew a gummy. You need
do a gummy.
Melatonin gummy?
Melatonin gummy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're
But
gonna
then
try that.
you don't want to have to take that either every. Maybe something more
No,
like a tea, like a what they say, hibiscus and
Oh, hibiscus.
hibiscus.
lavender. Yeah, lavender, those kind more natural. Maybe something more natural
Mm.
might.
Melatonin is
Hmm.
not natural.
Yeah, it
Mm-mm.
is. You
Well,
you
how
have
was
it's
how
naturally
was
occurring inside of your body, but that's just an increased dose.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's what I'm learning too. Is that some of us
Because you
got
remember
more of
at one
things.
point it was this whole thing about the parents giving the kids the melatonin, and the kids were actually passing away
What?
from, yeah,
I ain't never heard that.
Google it.
That's wow.
From
Hmm.
melatonin?
From giving their kids too much melatonin.
They went to an eternal sleep.
Mm. Brandon, stop.
What? What? That is so.
Brandon, Brandon,
That is
Brandon.
terrible. So
It
over on
is.
Instagram, y'all got a slight delay, but yes, Miss Evans said keep your niece and nephew for a day, and you'll wake up early. I don't know. I kept my niece over the weekend. She did. She herself, according to my brother and my sister-in-law were hot because she usually goes to bed at 8 o'clock. Why was shout out
Hmm.
to my boo Noah? She was up at 1:40.
Oh wow.
She was
But
They'll
like
that's
this.
test you.
auntie. That's
They will
auntie
test
duties
you.
though. Because I feel like when kids are with aunties, uncles, people that's not their
Turn.
parents, I think you should let them do things that
Be
they
free
don't
a little
normally do.
bit.
That's kind of
Just
healthy. Because even my
Ugh.
kids, they when we went to homecoming, they auntie, shout out to Sherry, she watched them, and I came back. They had a whole refrigerator of apple juice and
because
juice to
guess
juice.
what?
I don't do a lot of, we don't do juice, but I was like, you know what, y'all live y'all best life. Whatever y'all out want to do with y'all, that's what
Yeah,
y'all. That's live your
because
best
I think
life.
that relationship transcends into adulthood, meaning
Hmm.
they won't go to their parents for certain things, and they'll come to that cool aunt or uncle they
Hmm.
have that relationship
Hmm.
with and say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something."
Let me tell you,
Yes.
you're right. Cause shout out to my aunties, shout out to Vava and Nene, and Kenyatta on campus during homecoming. What did I do, Johnny? I said I gotta take my
Yeah.
Aunt Vava a drink, and I fixed
Okay.
her some.
Hmm.
I fixed her and my good girl Victoria, my little boo, my little cousin. I fixed them some killer at the
You should
tailgate.
have
Took
took
it
them
right
some
over.
Amish donuts
Hmm.
too. You should have
Uh,
took them
You
some of
call
those.
it killer? What is it?
it was straight killer. Everything on campus was a killer. Okay,
Hmm.
everything. But you'll see one day, Brandon.
But yeah, I said next year. You said it's an
I
anniversary
think
Hmm.
I think
year.
And I
everybody's trying to
said,
come next year.
So let me know
we'll
where I'm
believe
gonna
it when
be
we
at.
see it, Brandon. We'll believe it when we see it.
Yes, and you can't BS,
Right.
Brandon. You cannot
Right.
BS with G-Ho. You got to book your room. You
Mm-mm.
got to do it's. It's
Mm.
very aggressive. It's just very.
It is.
You
It's
can't have
talk about
commitment
being
issues.
tired. You're
Oh my
tired
God,
after
tired.
the hustle and the bustle. You tired before you even get there.
That's true.
Cause you know, oh
I was
Jesus, let's
tired.
not
I
even
didn't get
go
no
into
sleep
that.
because they induced my sister the day before. So I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning looking at her on FaceTime. You good? You all right? And then I had to catch a flight. So because I flew down there.
Mm.
Oh, you didn't drive this year.
No, and I
Mm-mm.
think it was a beautiful thing. I think next time I'm gonna try my best to fly directly into Greensboro. But I'm gonna tell you, flying was clutcheroo. It was clutch. It felt good because anybody who's driving from the DMV down and back, the drive down is fun because you hype to be there. But I believe you're
Mm-hmm.
tired. You're kind of tired when you get there because you've driven 5.5 hours, maybe 6, depending on what happened. But going back after all that chitty chitty bang bang, you up every night, you in the lobby,
Mm.
you turned up with your friends. You no.
Brandon, I looked at my steps one day and that thing said 20,000. I said, Lord,
Yeah, because ten
that's
thousand will do you in,
right.
right?
When you at G-Ho, you doubling. Whatever you do on the norm, you doubling those steps.
Let me tell
Friday
you.
and Saturday.
No, for real, it was a problem. And Miss Evans said I was so tired this year, and I thought I needed to go to the doctor because I was tired the week after. No joke. No, you're not wrong.
Right,
We didn't
right,
drive. We did not drive, and we were still tired. And I extended it
right.
by a day, and we need to do that next year,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny. Sunday at Jiho is
Mm-mm.
not a thing.
I can't do
We
that.
we gotta
I
extend
gotta
it,
get back to the
Johnny.
kids, girl. I gotta get back. I can give you Thursday. I can give you Sunday. Which one you want?
Okay, that's what you say. Johnny's is a go ahead.
Yeah.
Johnny's will say this, y'all. But out of everybody, this is how I know that people who have children, they have a different type of energy that us single
Mm-hmm.
people aren't really tapped into. Because even when we talked about Vegas, that trip to Vegas moons ago, her flight
Mm-hmm.
was long as hell because she had layover in Houston. She called me. She said, "Girl, I'm about to be there. I'm leaving Houston." Da da da. And I'm like this. And when she showed up, we was in the bed. Sleep.
They
It
was
was
in
like
the bed. I'm like, come on now.
I felt like she kicked the door in. I feel like Johnny's kicked because I was like half asleep. I feel like the door went boom. And she
Boom.
said, get the fuck up, get the fuck up. We about to turn. And we were all like this.
You was like, not today.
And so
Right.
I already know I gotta get my sleep because the people who have children, they just have a different type of energy than us
Right.
single, unwed, don't have kids.
You know why? We would just be happy to be outside, honey. You know, we wait our whole lives to just get outside. So
Come
when you
on.
get outside, you just got to make the best of it because you don't know when it's going to happen again. So that's what that is. You just find that extra energy because you don't know
No,
when it's going to
yes,
happen again.
Friday to Sunday during G-Ho is not the vibe. Don't ever do that again.
Mm-mm.
But I'm gonna talk to Johnny's about us staying until Monday because they have continued the parties.
Mm-mm.
They have continued
Erica,
the
you already
parties.
got me there on Thursday. You know, you already got me there
The
on Thursday.
parties
So,
Stay
continue.
to Monday. Stay to
That
Monday
stay
so
to
I can
mm-mm,
Monday.
make y'all a nice little brunch on your
Ah,
way out.
okay,
no,
so I can tell y'all when I'll
no.
be able to stay the
Why
Monday.
you say no?
Once Nia get like 16, 17, then I can stay till Monday. But until that happens,
Johnny's
hey,
wait. Kevin is trying to zero. He know why I said he don't need to make rent.
Why?
You know that time he made me that French toast
Oh, and you
with
didn't
the
like that syrup
sugar-free
with the
syrup.
sugar-free syrup. I
well,
got the syrup
I'm
with
here
the
for the sugar free. I'm here for
yeah.
the sugar
I
free with
have both
Kevin.
now, Erica. I have both
Just for
now.
you, Erica. He got it just for
It
Hold
is
you.
on. But was
so
it
I
from
sure
Trader
did.
Joe's?
I don't know where he got that syrup from, but I added so much powdered sugar, it wasn't even funny. It didn't help
Mm.
nothing. And Kevin was like, "You don't like it?" I was like, "This, can I have some powdered sugar?" And baby, it was powdered sugar everywhere. It was a mess. But no,
Lord.
Kevin does a great job at hosting. And at
He does.
homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
he usually has about 8 different types of gaseous cheeses he serves with some type
Mm-hmm.
of meat
Not
and
gaseous.
cracker.
Oh, he makes a charcuterie board.
I sure do.
Charcuterie. He makes a charcuterie.
Okay.
He makes a cooch.
Okay.
Because one of them charcuteries kept me up all night.
It gave you
Telling
full
you.
point.
Heavy on
Yeah.
on the sharp, Brandon.
Okay. Heavy on the shark. Charcuterie. It was biting.
It was good though.
It was some type of garlic cheese. And I was like,
Garlic
oh,
and
that tastes
herbs.
It was the cheese with the
The horseradish.
sauteed onions in it. The one
baby.
It didn't agree with you, Erica.
ain't stop her from eating it.
No. The reality didn't hit until about 2 hours later, where I couldn't even pinpoint where the gas bubble was. That's how
But
bad
Erica,
it
you know, I'm
was.
starting to realize you're starting to have a lot of stories
Gastric.
from homecoming about having a
See, that's why
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
wait.
That
I
is what I
didn't
be
mess.
saying.
I didn't
Every
mess
time she
Kevin.
be like, my stomach is.
No,
It ain't even homecoming. It's other times that I have seen her that's not homecoming, and she be like,
Erica,
oh, my
they
stomach.
dragging
My
you for
stomach.
pills. Like,
they trying, and I don't. I
I'm
don't
not
live through
dragging you.
everything.
I'm just
We
saying.
trying.
I be cooking. She be trying to say it's my cooking. I be putting.
Oh, yes, it is. Had
oh,
acid reflux from hell. I was up one night. I was in Greensboro visiting, and he made me a pasta. That night, I sat up in the bed, and you think you breathing fire. I was like,
He done turned you into a dragon, honey.
Like a Dungeon
I was-
Dragon.
I was literally doing this.
You had heartburn.
I heartburn from hell because he had put little chili flakes in it.
Oh,
I was like, damn. And I said, what's these little flakes? Oh, he said, it's just nothing but a little chili flake.
Oh,
When
God.
I tell you I set up and it was just nothing coming out, but it felt like I was breathing fire.
Mm.
That's why I always carry Pepto-Bismol with me. And sometimes baby,
Just
comes
prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself, Brandon, for whatever the story is gonna be for whatever fuck her stomach up this upcoming homecoming, because it will be. Mark my words, it will be something.
It's gonna be.
But I did
monumental.
fine. I did fine. Any other time, I do fine. I do fine.
Epic.
And we still gotta go. We still gotta go out for Brandon's birthday. So Brandon, whatever you
Right,
choose, it don't
Brandon.
matter. Well, maybe you should just come out tomorrow with us. when we get
Yes,
to
we
city.
make it up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I'm always down for a good time. So just tell me. I'm
I'm gonna
there.
send you this
We
link.
just
You got
told
about
you.
a
We just
ticket
told
now.
you, Brandon. You
Okay,
just told-
I'm there. Let me
Okay.
pick something out.
And we gonna pregame at the kitchen and cocktails.
Oh, but wait, before we go to the yard.
One of the two.
Okay. Y'all got money.
Mhm.
Y'all got big money.
No, I'm not even getting paid. So any of you sugar daddies out there that want to support a woman that's being furloughed, just know I'm not giving you any sugar. No sugar.
Well, then you can't be a sugar baby.
If any of you sugar daddies want to send me a little money, that's fine. But no, I'm actually doing very well.
Praise the Lord, church.
Blessed. Yeah, that's what you
Mhm.
call
Yeah.
blessed.
I'm doing very well. But I hope y'all had a good time. Instagram, I'm
Mhm.
gonna figure out what's going on with Instagram, y'all. I see
So
y'all.
we
I
need
gotta
to go get our sleep.
Absolutely.
yes, because I gotta be
Mhm.
up first thing tomorrow for a photo shoot with
Me
my
too.
chapter. And shout out to Johnny's because she's one of the good parents where you get up and you go do sports with the kids.
Soccer chairs. That's tomorrow.
You're gonna have to just talk me through when I have my one baby.
You're
just
gonna do
have to
good.
just
You're
talk
gonna do
me through.
good. It's just
'Cause
like
if-
you get it from somewhere. It's like a superpower. You know. You don't. Yeah. You just. It's just.
And I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But we hope y'all had a good time. And for those of y'all watching us on YouTube, we love y'all. Facebook, I think those are the numbers that we're actually seeing on the screen. But from Instagram, thank y'all. I had to share it to my Instagram in order for y'all to see it. Hopefully y'all join us on Fridays. It's about to get real cold outside. So just park your car, park your body in the bed, take your phone in the room with you, watch us AirPlay on your TV. We'll try to do
Friday. On the
Friday.
Alexa. They can play it on the Alexa.
On the Alexa. And if you have no time to watch
YouTube.
us, you can also listen. Oh yeah, on YouTube. So
you
just
can
watch
listen
us.
to it. Yeah,
And
and
you
if
can
you
listen to it too.
if you missed us last week, the episode from last week will be up there tonight. So.
Yeah, so we'll take your time, Kevin, because I'm pushing this string. I ain't playing no games. But but again, Kevin, he gave y'all that audio option on all podcast platforms. So join us next Friday. I gotta think about what my Fridays look like. But yeah, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a good one.
Next Friday is trick or treat. Who we
that
got?
is right. Oh, do we need to dress up?
Yeah.
I'll be outside.
Oh,
but where you gonna
with the
be?
kids.
Oh,
Take the
Wait,
kids
wait. Are you
trick-or-treating.
gonna be up with them at
At
like
this time,
10:30?
No, we should be back by then.
We should call it tricks. We gotta talk about it. So
Tricks
so
or treats. Oh, and
tricks.
we got to decide we want the trick or the treats.
We gotta figure it out. So join us next
Yes.
Friday. Oh yeah, Maurice said he got us on his team. Thank you, Maurice. Yeah, dress up with us next Friday while y'all laying in the bed, and we're gonna turn up tricks or treat.
Prize to the ugliest costume. Let me
I gotta actually dress up then. But y'all have a good night. Bye.
bye.
Bye.